Hello, friends and followers. Well, there's the Pyramid 3 power supply that I just added those 4 capacitors on the top to help it put up with surge. So this Pyramid 3 power supply, yeah, this is really only good for about 20 amps, and then it suffers. It's suffering at 20 amps. It can't really regulate, so that's too bad. I think I got about 150 bucks in this power supply now. But anyway, I can now transmit around 100 watts. If I go above that, the Flex 6400 will reboot. So nothing wrong with the Flex. It looks like all along it was the power supply, and I'm into this thing now for like 150 bucks, and not that that's a whole lot of money, I guess, in some ways, but I guess if you're from Ethiopia, it is. It's not a lot of money in London. Anyway, here I'm on the dummy load, so my Flex is on dummy load, and I'm on 40 meters now, and so, yeah, I'm able to transmit now around 100 watts. So there's a 100 watt marker, and before it would reboot, so it's kind of slipping down there, but power supply voltage really takes a dive. So I have it cranked up to 14.93, and I lose like a volt, so that's unacceptable. Now, is that the fault of regulation, or is it a bad pass transistor? I don't know. Do I care? I do like the power supply, but I get sick of fixing things that are broken. Anyway, it'll work up 200 watts now, I think. And when I'm drawing this kind of power, this thing is saying that it's pushing out 20 amps. About 20 amps or so. Yeah, there it is. It's doing 20 amps. So now, are these pass transistors all getting hot or what? Let's see. Hot, no, yeah, hot. They should all be equally hot. And one's cold. That's bad. No, they're all running, so I think that's all this thing's gonna do. It's a 20 amp power supply. And even then, it doesn't do very well, 20 amps. At any rate, let's check the other bands now and see what happens. Flex fan is picking up like it should for the heat on the finals. There's 160. 160 tune power. Well, I can smell hot components now. All right, tune power 160. She's going. I'm on the dummy load now. So 160 checks out. It's not rebooting anymore. All right, 80 meters. Tune power. Yep, so it was the power supply the whole time here. Bad power supply. All right, 40. We know that works. 20. Well, anyway, I'm glad I've figured out what's wrong. Anyway, it was the power supply all along. So that's nice. Yeah, you can't really hit it with 100 watts. It'll blow. I think the power supply can't really do it. It'll reboot because we're dropping a volt here, right? That's pretty bad. It shouldn't drop anything. So I almost want to send the power supply back to the guy I bought it from, but maybe that's why he sold it. It didn't have enough. Oh. I guess I could check the regulation in it and see if I can fix that. I don't know if I care. But that's how you learn things. It just takes time. 17 meters. Tune power. Yeah, she's a working. 100 watts. Yep. So I'm not rebooting anymore, which is great. That doesn't even, okay, so those are more efficient bands. I'm not getting as big a voltage drop on that band. That's interesting. Let's go to 12, 15, I guess. Here's 15 meters. So yeah, the radio works as it should. I'm happy with that. Maybe the previous owner just had a bad power supply. He kept saying it was all screwed up. All right, let's go to, yeah, very, very fussy on power supply, the radio is. 12 meters. Yep, this thing works like a champ. You just gotta get a good power supply for it. Let's go to 10 meters. That cranks out the power. So I could probably talk on this thing now if I want to. All right, what about 6 meters? I've never tried that one. Click. 6 meters tune. Yeah, it's got some power. 6 meter band, that's crazy. Never used that. Well, anyway, it seems reasonable, so thanks for riding along. Again, we're getting quite a voltage drop off this pyramid power supply here. So I'm having to keep the flex up to 14.93 volts on this pyramid, which it should be at 13.7 or 14 because of the drop. I'm not sure that's good for the flex, but that's how it is around here with this power supply. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.